Hey guys, so it is 3 days until the election, and basically this is going to be my final, you would say prediction video, and I can actually say that I am comfortable with my choices because it is 3 days until the election, and the last time I made one of these was back in August when the first debate didn't even start yet. So this is the map right now, and right now Hillary has 216 electoral votes, and Trump has 164. But this is the toss-up map, which there are 158 electoral votes to go around. So let's do this. All right, so with the recent polls that have been conducted, Trump has been, well, since Hillary's investigation reopened, um, her popularity has been going down very, very far. And right now, a week ago, no, it's actually 2 weeks ago, Hillary looked like she was going to win 100%. But then her investigation reopened, which took away a lot of her momentum, and this screwed her up. So, hold on, before I do this, I want to show you what the chart looks like right now. So this is before Hillary's investigation started, like Hillary's investigation reopened, and you can see that Hillary was up by 5.6%. Now she's only up by 1.7%, and this is a national average. All right, and back to the map. You can see that Arizona was, or no, it wasn't a blue state, but it looked like it was starting to become a blue state. But the polls recently have been starting to go more into Trump's favor. So let's create my own map, and let's begin. So Nevada, for a long time, I thought this was going to go to Hillary because the polls were in her favor. But recently, let's see if we can find this. Nevada, Trump has 2 points of a lead. It's still a toss-up because 2 points is very close to tying, and that'll make a toss-up 100%. So Obama at this time had 6.7% in 2012, and in 2008, Obama had 12.5% of the lead in the state. That gave him the win. But 2%, that's, I don't know, that's pretty shady. But since it's leaning in Trump's favor, I'm going to give Trump Nevada. Likely Republican. Arizona, that is definitely going Republican. You can see right here, Arizona, Trump 4.0 in a lead. So that's definitely going to him. I don't know why it's a toss-up. 4% is much better than 2%. New Mexico and Colorado, they're going to go Democrat no matter what. So now Hillary has 230 and Trump has 181. Iowa is going to Trump. Michigan, they're going Democrat because they always do. Ohio, right now, let's check. Ohio, 3.3% for Trump's lead. So that's going Republican. Florida, right now, it's leaning to the Democrat side because the polls have been barely favoring Hillary for that state. But I'm going to give that to Trump because you can see in his rallies, if you search Trump rally, Florida, you can see that he brings in maybe 30,000 people in a rally. But Hillary can't bring 10,000. She can't bring 1/3 of the amount of people, not even close to 1/3. So I'm giving that to Trump because I feel like, yeah, the polls are definitely, well, by 1.2%. See, 1.2% leaning in Hillary's favor. However, it seems like Trump's influence on that state is Like, the people who are voting for Trump are actually going to vote, but Hillary in Florida seems to not really be liked, but the people who are polling in her favor, they seem to be just preferring Hillary, like, so that they're not really gonna vote for her. I mean, and like thousands and thousands of people are gonna vote for Hillary, but I'm sure more people are gonna vote for Trump than are gonna vote for Hillary in that state. So I'm giving that to Trump. Georgia, that's going Republican. I know. Yeah, Trump has a 4.6 lead in that, 4.6% lead. So that's going to Trump. North Carolina, I'm giving that to Trump because let's see in the polls actually. He's barely leading by less than 1%, but I'm still gonna give that to Trump. And as you can see, leaning Republican, likely Republican, solid Republican, that really doesn't matter as long as the number is there. And yeah, as long as the number reaches 270 or gets higher, that is going to be the only thing that matters in this. So, Pennsylvania, that's going to Hillary, of course. New Hampshire, I can't believe I'm saying this, but this is probably going to go to Donald Trump. Because in the polls, Trump is leading by 1.6%. This is huge because in 2004, yeah, huge. It's funny because, in 2004, John Kerry, who was Bush's running mate, or not running mate, opponent, was leading in this state by 1.3%. And that is, that means that if Bush can win without winning New Hampshire, Donald Trump can definitely win with winning New Hampshire. So I'm definitely, yeah, that's going to Trump. New Hampshire's going to Trump. And Obama, you can definitely also see that Democrats have been winning that state for the past 3 elections at least, but now Trump's winning by barely a percent, not even a percent, but still he's winning in some noticeable amount. So yeah, 0.8 is, as long as it's above 0 for Trump, above a tie, I'm giving that to Trump. For Maine, I think the 2nd district of Maine, or 2nd part of Maine, is going to Hillary, because that's what normally it's a Northeast. There are a lot of liberals in the state, but this will be the tiebreaker. Or not really tiebreaker, because if Hillary gets this at this point, then she'll be at 269, and Trump will be at 269. However, if this goes to Trump, Trump gets 270. So at this point, this is what I think the map is definitely going to look like for the 2016 election. And I really don't know where to put this, because this is really a 50-50 chance, in my opinion. It can either go to Trump, and Trump will be at 270, giving him presidency. Like, he'll become president. But if this goes to Hillary, it'll be 269 versus 269. And that would mean that it's going to go to the House of Representatives, which I'm pretty sure they have a Republican majority. So then they're going to vote on who becomes the next president. And basically all of our voting didn't really matter, because it's going to the it's going to like the 400 something, 435 representatives instead of the 100 million people who are actually voting. But if this happens and there's a Republican majority in Congress, or not in a Congress, but in the House of Representatives, then it's probably going to go to Trump either way, if this goes to either Hillary or Trump. So I'm going to say this is going to go to Trump, because I've been seeing on the news, on actually CNN, they've been saying that Trump is probably going to split Maine with Hillary, and that'll be I think that'll be the slightest lead that Trump has over Hillary. like the slightest win, because if Hillary had 2 more electoral votes, then she would win. But Trump, if he had 1 less electoral vote, he would not win, and it would go to the House of Representatives. He might still win with a Republican House of Representatives, but either way, if this goes to either Hillary or Trump, I feel like Trump is still going to win with this electoral map. So this is my official last prediction, that Trump will barely win by literally 0 delegates or 0 electoral votes. So yeah, this is my final take on this election. 3 days until the election, and yeah, it's gonna be a really, really close race.